All right, moving right along into our next story, which comes to us from the Big Island of Hawaii, where the residents of a small town are facing an advancing threat from the Kilauea volcano.
And Kilauea has been erupting for decades, but people in the town of Paoa are keeping a more watchful eye on the lava that is creeping towards them. VOA's Michael Sullivan was there and spoke to me about it, and he got some amazing video too.
Yes,
let's check it out.
We're looking at the Kilauea caldera, which is at the summit of Kilauea Volcano. Within the caldera, there's a pit crater called Halemaumau, and within that, there's a smaller crater. It's about 160 meters in diameter, and from that, this volcanic gas is being emitted behind us, mostly water, sulfur dioxide, and carbon dioxide. Down about 45 meters within that smaller crater is a circulating lava lake. And it's from the lava lake that the gases are being emitted.
Initially in 1983, when the latest eruption or series of eruptions started, it was at the summit, and there was a small explosive event there. Nobody was hurt. Most recently, on what they call the Eastern Rift Zone, the lava has started bubbling up near populated areas, and it's a slow process. The lava, when it comes out, it can move maybe just meters a day. Some days it doesn't move at all, and it's a little unpredictable. If it's on a slope, they can assume it's going to run downhill, like syrup bubbling up and rolling down the table. But if if it encounters an obstacle, it could go in one direction or the other. And what's happened is it's come within a few hundred meters of a populated area, and in fact has destroyed one home. So that's when it really starts getting people's attention.
Is there any possibility to predict the direction of this volcano?
Well, they can, as I say, if it's coming out on a slope, they pretty much know it's going to go downhill. But they can't do any real predictions. And as one scientist told me, they were basically being pressured into making predictions early in this process.
When all's said and done, it doesn't matter how well we predict the behavior of the volcano. If the behavior of the community is inappropriate for what's happening, then you still get a disaster.
And they say they know a lot more today than they did 10 or even 5 years ago, but there's still a lot they don't know, and they really just have to monitor what's happening day to day.
Okay. You also spoke to the Hawaii County Fire Chief, DARREN Rosario, and he said that the lava is bringing long-lasting changes. What did he mean by that?
Well, the Hawaiian Islands were created by volcanoes, and it's just an ongoing process.
When a lava flow comes through, its effects remains for hundreds of years. The hardened lava rock remains there for a very long time. But that's how the islands were built. That's how we grow as a state.
And you go out to beaches. There are some beautiful white sand beaches there, but there are also some lava rock beaches, very rugged looking places. Or you go up high on Mauna Loa, which is another volcano, which is in theory still active. And you see a lot of vegetation, and it's growing out of this black lava rock. So it's an ongoing process. The islands would not be there without volcanoes, and it's just something that the people of Hawaii have to live with.
And in closing, Mike, was this one of the main reasons what attracted you towards this story?
I think it is. I mean, Hawaii is a place of such tremendous natural beauty, but it's also a place where the forces of nature are just a part of life. You've got volcanoes, you've got the threat of tsunamis, you have hurricanes, you've got earthquakes, and but you've got such rugged beauty, and it's all because it's in an active seismic zone, what they call the Pacific Ring of Fire. And the fact is, if it weren't in this location, it wouldn't be as beautiful as it is.
Fantastic story. VOA's Michael Sullivan is the bureau chief in Los Angeles.